Well, it had been such a long time since I've flown the original Lidl Glider that I had to do a quick CG check before I would commit it to a video, but it seems to be okay. There's pretty much no wind, so it's a bit glider dependent today, and the deal today is to try and keep it close, if at all possible, so that it stays in picture, as it were. And it's just a bit of a fun fly today. I just had the opportunity. My good lady wasn't feeling quite up to going out. It's a bit sort of sultry air, and she suffers a bit in that weather. We went out yesterday, so my turn, as it were. Twitchy, 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 twitchy. You didn't go very fast there, did you? I don't know whether you're on slow or high rates. Let's just, I don't know. So. Woo, steady now. This original one is quite nice. It's I think in its current setup would fly quite nicely on a slope or something. With the prop there, just in case you needed it. I can pretty much switch that off and it will glide quite a long way. So just demonstrate that. That's it. It's completely off. Alright, I've got it on no ESC brake, but that's all glide to that point where I climbed out. So yeah, nice simple conversion. Got me interested in doing conversions again. I wasn't really interested in that at one point. That just sort of lost interest. But a bit of wind picked up. But of course, it's from behind. Of course, it is. Yep. And I think I got this one for $7.99. This is last year's model. And my twin is also last year's model, but that cost a bit more. It was an eBay purchase. Wasn't hugely expensive, but a bit more than $7.99. Yeah, so they say all the fun of the fair and none of the drama. Well, that's sort of right. But being on orange, you've got to just, although I put my orange 615 receivers on the outside because they're just not good buried, you do have to be a bit careful. Not hugely so, but a bit. Might get this one out again later. Got me field charging unit, so I can, these little batteries charge up in next to no time. Ooh, yeah, don't do that very well, does it? Does that alright though? That's wind has picked up from sort of 45 degrees behind me, as you could see then. But it just comes and goes, so it's not something you could rely on. It's purely gliding, and recover now. Yeah, quite a long time on this. It's only a 610 milliamp hour 3S. Oh. Yeah, just if it goes a bit over, it's not good. You've got to be ready for that. Oh, there we go. It's time, gentlemen, please. For those that can remember that. Whoa! There we go. Once again, it's just a bit of fun today, so just try and keep them close and Just enjoy the moment. Yep. Yep. Let's get you up a bit. I think you've got a tendency to want to go one way today. I don't know. Down. Ah, okay. Oh, nip. Well, that's down. It's a bit better. Yeah, don't look up over there because that's where the sun is. And as soon as that goes in your eyes, you're gonna, as they say. Yeah. There's wind above them trees again, as there normally is here. It can be a bit deceptive. It's quite strong. I could blown that up quite a long way. Up. Down here, just find out where he's going. He's miles away. Oh, a crab on that. This one enjoys a bit more speed, really, to fully appreciate its potential. And its one drawback is that it is quite difficult to tell which way up it is, despite the fact that I put some white on the bottom, and I might have mentioned this a few times before. The tail does help, obviously, because that sticks up, not down, but ooh, wind. But it's still a bit of a game to sort of figure it out. And we definitely want to keep you away from the cornfield, because pretty much know that as soon as you go in there, that will be the end of you. Whoa, look at that wind, catch that up there. Whoa. Now, does this one glide as well as the other one? No, it doesn't really, as you can see from that. It's really a bit nose heavy at the moment, actually. Just a tiny, tadgy bit. We could do with sliding that battery back. It flies alright, but it's yeah, probably could, because I'm having to put a little bit of back pressure on, and I don't normally have to do that. Nevertheless, there you go, look. Coming by. So this was a little bit more complicated conversion wise, but not so much that anybody couldn't have done it. I used a 3D printer to get my motor mounts, but you could have used plywood just as easily. I find the 3D printer is a bit more trouble than it's actually bloody worth sometimes. But in this particular instance, they weren't too difficult. It didn't take too long to print, about 50 minutes a piece, I think. I've only got an old cranky 3D printer that I brought specifically for making parts for RC. So, hey, I think it was about 120 quid. 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. It'll be a bit longer than that now. And it has successfully made quite a few parts. The old models. I wouldn't say that the material that I use, which is PLA, is ideal. I brought some PET G, which I'm hoping to use to make some. But while the weather's nice, that's not necessarily going to happen. Because while the weather's nice, you fly. So when the weather's not nice, you can build and fettle and tinker and do all kinds of interesting things with your models. Right then, where are we? 20 seconds. Okay then. You better come home then, don't you? Because you are pretty battery dependent. There we go. Yeah, I think that battery may be just a tad too far forward. Successfully negotiated a no damage flight. Oh, even though it had a bit of a hard landing. Multi-rotor motors and parts again, and a fully articulated tail, which I absolutely love. I think that's great.